The Constitution is a very important document that affects all of us in the United States. But do we really know what it's all about? Sure, it's long, and it uses a lot of important sounding words, but what do all those big words mean? What do you want to be when you grow up? You may not know that yet, but you do know that you get to choose. This is because of the Constitution. The Constitution states that we have individual rights that the government cannot take away. For example, we have the right to life. This means that the government is not allowed to punish us by taking our lives away. Pretty cool, huh? Because otherwise they could force us to do things we do not want to do. So what about social contract? The Constitution says the government has to give us our individual rights, but in return we must follow their laws. For example, if the government creates taxes, we can't just say we don't want to pay them. Still, the government can create laws, but they must keep our individual rights in mind. Which brings us to our next topic, limited government. The government has some power, but they cannot go above the Constitution. Why? The Constitution is a written document. A written document cannot hold a grudge, or get stressed out, or get pressured into a decision. The Constitution puts restrictions on the government as well. For example, the government can't take away our individual rights. Sound familiar? When making a law, creating a tax, or declaring war, the government can't just ignore what the Constitution says and do whatever they want. So who's in the government? Well, that's up to us, the people of this country. The Constitution says that no one can be born into the government. Instead, we elect government officials and vote for the person we think would help our country the most. By doing so, we the people have the ultimate authority over the government. This is called popular sovereignty. You may know one of the people we vote for in the federal government is the president, but the Constitution says that the president does not have all of the power. This is so we are not ruled by one person like a king. In fact, the Constitution splits up the power of the government into 3 branches, and many groups within those branches. This idea of splitting up government power is called republicanism. The Constitution is a very important document, much more than just a piece of paper. Without it, we wouldn't be called united or free. Thanks for watching.